as my homie Kenny would say, it's cold as 20. Shout out
to the Rough Dog. But yeah, man, your sports addiction. We here to talk sports, obviously, man. We decided year-end wrap up. We never done this. The last time we were live with y'all, man, I believe it was for the NBA fantasy draft. So I'm really excited, man. There's a lot to talk about. 2017 was a great year in sports. We had a lot of great surprises, a lot of great games. But yeah, but first we want to talk about some current events right now. I believe I talked to you guys about it last episode that I was going to the DePaul Villanova game in the new Wintrust Arena in the South Loop, I guess you could say. It feels lower than me because it's a McCormick place. Right. It was pretty cool arena, man. Of course, DePaul got smacked. They was getting buzzed by 30 points. When it was like 14 minutes left in the second half, so they got smacked, man. But the arena was cool, man. It was like packed, like going into it because it was the Big East opener, right? And so it was a lot of fever for it because obviously, I mean, it's me being an alum now, DePaul alum was around about a lot of alumni, and obviously for a lot of people that went to DePaul, you know, they were getting the chance to like actually go somewhere where, you know, like it was close because, you know, it was at Rosemont at Allstate. Yeah, so I'm trying to go all the way to, you know, to Allstate. So it was a cool atmosphere, man. You got to see these people with their kids and like the kids that go there currently. Yeah. So it was a cool vibe, man.
That's what's up. What did you see from Villanova that you liked?
Well, as we was talking about earlier, like, cause he was like, well, you know, what you thinking about him? And I was just like, man, to be truthful, it's hard to tell when it's, you know, cause it's the number one school in the country versus DePaul, who like they just got their coach back. Right. He's coached there before. I can't recall his name, which is bad, but I can't act like I'm a true blue DePaul sports fan. But it's such a gap, man. So you can't really tell like whether like Villanova is that good enough. I will say that their defense is still legit as per usual. Has been like 5 or 6 years. It was cool to see Jay Wright in person because that's the only person I recognize on the court at all. Like players and coaches included. Definitely think I saw somebody get concussed. A guy on our team, bro. He went up for a layup, bro, and like got knocked down to the ground like in the thud, like the entire like stadium could hear it, bro. Everyone's like, wow. Oh, and like they walked him off, bro. They walked him off, and like he came back in the game, but like I hope there was like some concussion protocol, like applied that. It was rough, man. Like it was on the ground for a while. I was like, whoa. Wow. So yeah, in terms of like the teams, I mean, like I didn't look too much into it. Like I said, there's a guy named Jeremy Brunson, I believe his name is, the guard for Villanova. He's nice. Yeah, he's averaging like 18, left-handed dude. Can post you up. He was nice. Yeah. But it was cool, man. They like in terms of like video tricks and stuff like that. He had like 2 lies and truth about the DePaul team. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, man. It was cool. I'm looking forward. I know because they're gonna have. I know they're gonna have Sky games there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have Sky games there.
But they playing kind of in Rosemont too.
No, the Sky play in the Pavilion. The UIC Pavilion.
Okay.
So
for some reason I thought they played in Skokie. I don't know why. Dang, I didn't even know when they was playing their games. That's a shame.
That was Quentin Johnson slandering the WNBA, not Darren. Just for the record, y'all see y'all hearing it, but y'all get to see it on camera this time. So yeah. Talk about a little about the Iowa Hawkeyes, man. We got them on the outline to give them a shout out.
Shout out to my alma mater, the University of Iowa. We just beat Boston College in the Pinstripe Bowl on Wednesday. So, like it was the first bowl win for the seniors on that team. So it was a big bowl win. It seemed like every year that I was there and the 2 years after I left, they been getting blown out in their bowl game. So it was nice to see them finally win a bowl game. Granted, it really wasn't against a really top-tier school, but we'll take the W. And they got a chance to play in Yankee Stadium, which is which is pretty awesome. So shout out to the Hawkeyes.
Wait, Yankee Stadium had a
Yeah, they had a football game.
football game?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Did they win? I completely just blanked that on you.
Yeah.
Who they play?
They played Boston College. They won 27-20.
So guys, I'm here trying to like make sure like our Twitter followers can see the link. So I'm like trying to. It's my first time doing YouTube live, so I'm like, let me get this link out. I completely blanked out on what Quinn was saying, but the listeners, they heard it. So that's what matters.
So shout out to the Hawkeyes. Shout out. Basketball team not doing too good, but it was good to end 2017 on a high note.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to you actually graduating from a football school because DePaul literally does have a football school. I mean, does have a football team.
Right.
So. Yeah. That's legit. And speaking of Iowa, like going to that game made me think about my first and only time when I went to see the Hoosiers when I went to Indiana, and they were playing you guys. They were playing Iowa.
You guys blew us out, right?
We bust y'all ass. But y'all got us back that same year in Iowa.
Yeah.
I remember because y'all stormed the court.
Yeah.
I'm like, why they storm the court?
Oh, yeah.
We never won.
Well, I didn't storm the court on that game, but I did storm the court when we beat Wisconsin.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah.
That's tight. You can take kids that.
It was crazy, man. Like, my friend Kenny busted stuff on like, and he failed, so I had lost him. And
shout out to Kenny.
Yeah, shout out to Kenny G. Yeah, man, it was crazy. I've never really experienced anything like that.
No, it was tight too, man, because like it gave me vibes of like when I went, because I remember going by myself that time too, and like just being like really excited, and like at that time I couldn't even buy like liquor, and I didn't buy any beer at the DePaul game because I think kind of under the weather. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, of course. What were they?
They didn't sell beer at my school.
Really?
No alcohol for no college games.
Wow.
Yeah, like I thought it was like kind of like a rule where you can't sell alcohol, but I guess not.
No.
I mean, I know for football games you can't. They don't sell alcohol at the games, or at least they didn't do it at my school.
Now I don't know how it was in Indiana because I couldn't buy it anyway. Right. But yeah, man. Like
that's interesting.
I definitely seen people getting beers. I didn't get any because I just been feeling under the weather all week. I woke up on Christmas sick as hell, bro. Like it was a very, 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 very depressing feeling. But
it is depressing.
Yeah, but I mean,
look,
man. I mean, I'm snotty nose shawty, but like I'm here for the people. I made it for you guys. I'm here for the people. Anybody, you guys are in the
That's
live.
my Uncle Dale Johnson.
What's up, man?
What's up, Uncle?
Make sure you guys comment, share, let people know that we on. Tell them they were here, man, because it's Your Sports Addiction, man, and Your Sports Addiction is about the addiction of the fans because we are fans, and I know you guys are fans too, and we're glad that you guys are checking us out. Let's talk about just a random. We're gonna go back to this because I'm gonna research it, but it's just a preview of later to talk about on the show. But I was in the gym today at my job, and I was talking to this one guy, and I asked the question. I said, "Dude," "What was the last like cold like American-born white boy like in the NBA?"
Yeah,
and we mentioned Jason Williams, but then like we had completely forgot that like Kevin Love's like a 3-time All-Star.
Yeah.
But like if you look at like. I haven't looked at like the All-Star team since, but like I'm pretty sure if you look at the past All-Star teams since like 1998, I think Christian Laettner made the All-Star team in 1998 for the Hawks. But otherwise, I don't think there's going to be any American-born white star besides Kevin Love because Jason Williams didn't even make an All-Star team.
I didn't even think to mention Kevin Love. That's
bro, it blew my mind that I thought about him like 20 minutes into the conversation.
He probably the best deal because I can't think of nobody else.
Yeah, so we're gonna look at All-Star teams later just so we can really I could do that now, man. We can talk. Yeah. We can talk and we can look. We can talk and we can research, but because I mean a lot of people I know off top they're gonna be like, what about Steve Nash?
Shout out to Madison Gaskins, wife of Kenny Gaskins.
Hey,
shout out.
I know people are going to be like, what about Steve Nash? But you have to remember
yeah.
that Steve Nash is
Canadian, so he
So-
doesn't count.
he's a North American player, but he is not United States born. He also spent time in South Africa, so yeah, Steve Nash doesn't count now. Yeah, man. So
Shout out to Nash.
I don't know if you guys can think of anybody, let us know. Let us know in the comments or something.
Yeah, because I can't think of.
But it's been a while. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna say NBA All-Star teams.
Just one of my cousins that's just tuned in from South Carolina.
Hello.
What's up?
Shouts to South Cat.
I believe it's still in South Carolina.
Shout out to the Gamecocks.
Yeah, shout out. Oh yeah, that
Final
reminded me of one of my friends I went to college with. He from South Carolina. His name is Christopher Wolf. He a big time South Carolina Gamecock fan.
Shout out to them. Didn't their women's team win the championship?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
Listen, guys, you catching us in live time. If y'all listened to us before, we speculate. You know what I'm saying?
All
Sometimes
right, North Carolina.
we forget
All right.
things.
I'm my bad.
Hey, shout out to the Carolinas. Shout out to Diddy trying to buy the Panthers and calling them the Carolina Panthers the North Carolina Panthers. Yeah, man. So just what's the thing, man? We speculate, but we don't confirm things as knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So if we wrong, you know what I'm saying? We just go say we think. All you gotta say is we think. That's a life rule too, guys. Like if you don't know something, like just say you think, man. Like nobody wants to be blatantly wrong, man. Like don't be out here in the streets just saying things just to be saying things. I'm looking up South Carolina 2017 Women's Championship.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won, but then again, I don't really follow.
I do know, or was it Mississippi State?
I couldn't even tell you, bro.
I actually like college. I actually like they did win.
I'd rather watch a college game than a WNBA game, but
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
and like we had that
exactly.
Mississippi State, they beat Connecticut. They beat Connecticut on that game winner.
Did we on a game winner?
Yeah, they won on the game winner.
Yeah,
This was a big deal, bro. Because like Connecticut hadn't lost in like 2
years
years or something like that.
Long time.
And this girl beat him on the buzzer beater, but South Carolina came on top, and I believe their coach Dawn Staley, she WNBA player, and my WCW 2017.
Yeah.
I was crushing on Dawn Staley. All right, so shout out to her, shout out to the Gamecock. Back to the list of NBA All Stars. So, be right back. Talking research.
You know, got some All Stars on here. You got Kevin McHale. That's pretty old though. Steve Nash doesn't count. I don't know. I'm looking down the list. You got Rick Barry, John Stockton. I don't know. Does Jason Kidd count as white? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't really see anybody. If there's any guys, if there's anything that you guys want to talk about or want us to touch on, feel free to comment. Shout out to Anthony Johnson, my bro from Iowa. Thanks for tuning in. Much love to you. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy new year. We got a lot of stuff that we're working on, a website, new logo. We're gonna be doing a giveaway soon, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, and as Damian walks back.
Yeah, temporarily. I think I have to run downstairs to carry something. Other random white NBA player names: Chris Mullin, obviously 90s.
Yeah, which he's now the coach of St. John's basketball.
He is. Good. 1Q. Shout out to Pat Ewing being the current Georgetown coach.
Wait, so he became coach now?
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, let's see. You don't see any white American players on here, bro. Is wow. I was like telling like the viewers while you were gone, does Jason Kidd count? But it was supposed to be a joke.
Not counting biracial.
Okay, so just
Pure white. Okay, so I had this conversation the other day, and we was talking about the problematic usage of the term pure white.
Let's see.
We mean to say non-foreign white.
Sorry.
We're not calling him cocaine.
Bill Collins? No, but he made the All-Star team.
We're not talking. I'm talking about the past 20 years. I can name you all the Mogs that was All-Stars before, like 98, but like I'm talking about in the past 20 years, who was making an All-Star team. The only guy I think it was Kevin Love, bro.
Shout out to Daff, aka Hoodie Daff.
Shout out to Hoodie Daff. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
I don't know.
Oh, and what up, Daff? Got all that bag language. Shout out to bag language, everybody over there. Had to represent one time. So yeah, we'll come back to the American-born NBA White All-Stars. Let's get into some 2017 stuff. Let's talk about our favorite games of 2017. Coming into this, there was a couple that I forgot about, but I was just thinking. One mainly being Alabama and Clemson, because it feels like that happened like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because they played back-to-back, and now they're playing for a third time this year.
This is true.
That game was crazy because Clemson and I'm blanking on his name, but he got hurt this year.
Deshaun Watson.
And Deshaun Watson led them on a fourth quarter comeback, and it was ridiculous.
Incredible, man.
I've never seen nothing like it in college.
And it's just the significance of the fact that he beat Alabama, like after losing to them the year before.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that was a big deal, man. Like I couldn't believe it. I rank that with watching Jameis Winston win it.
Yeah, that was a big game as well. And that started off the year of 2017 off with a bang as far as sports, because, I mean, everybody was watching that game. It was exciting. It came out to the last plays of the game. I'm always happy to see Nick Saban lose. Don't really care for Nick Saban, but so I was and I won some money off that game, so yeah, it worked out.
I want to shout out to something really cool about Deshaun Watson, the fact that when he was a kid, former Tampa Bay and Atlanta Falcon running back Warrick Dunn, if y'all remember, Mike Vick fans remember, because him, Mike Vick and like Warrick Dunn, and I think they had one more like running back for part of that attack. Mm-hmm. But like I think they combined for like the most like quarterback, running back, like rushing yards like ever in the season. But like Warrick Dunn was nice. Warrick Dunn bought Deshaun Watson's family a house. Wow. As part of like not Make-A-Wish. It was like some type of like foundation that like Warrick Dunn did. So it was pretty cool. Like I remember when he won, they were posting a picture and of Deshaun Watson as a kid, like they're about to get that house. And so Deshaun Watson paid it forward when he got his first check by buying like 5 or 6 people in Houston homes. Oh, wow. Especially I think around the time that was when the hurricane hit.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just dope to see niggas paying it forward, and like it's just dope that like Warrick Dunn like helped this dude out. Yeah, like now this dude is like an NFL quarterback who was having a great start to the season.
He's having a crazy start to the season.
Unfortunately, towards ACL, him and JJ Watt went down in the season, so that was depressing. But to make up for some Houston heartache, the Houston Astros defeated the Dodgers.
Yep, they defeated them, which was like a great World Series. That also was Game 7, so it was nice to.
So the Game 7 wasn't good, but one of those games was really good.
I probably was Game 6 or something, I don't know, but the whole series was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
World Series, like unless like you're invested in the team. I mean, it's different for you because you like a big MLB fan. But like for me, a lot of those games just blend together. Like,
I mean, I didn't see every game, but I remember seeing a few for sure. I knew coming in that the Dodgers had like a decent shot, like to make it. But me being a Cubs fan, I was like, well,
they gonna have to go through us.
Yeah, but it was a surprise. I'm kind of surprised how they lost though. I thought they would have won the World Series, but the Astros are a good team. So
the Astros are a good team.
the city needed that win. So it's their first ever World Series too.
Yep.
So
that was dope to see, man. I'm not gonna front like the way that they took everything down to build back up, similar to the Cubs. It was just cool to see that like that formula works. You know, like I mean, it's easier said than done a lot of times. It's easier said than done. So it's cool to see like a team like they have a plan and they trusted the process a lot. The 76ers currently trying to keep Q's phone on the charger.
I don't think it's there.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to put it over here or something.
It's still got like 20%. Should be fine without it for a while.
Okay. Yeah. Sit you back over here. I know you guys are enjoying seeing my face. I am Darian Boyd, your sports addiction. I'm an Aquarius, he's a Gemini. So yeah, Aquarius and good. Speaking of the Cubs, one of my favorite games of this year. It's hard not to think about last year. One of my favorite games this year was Game 5 of the NLDS when the Cubs won over Washington, I believe. What was the score? I think it was 9-8 or something. It came down to Bryce Harper potentially tearing our hearts out of our chest.
He easily could have smacked a home run and ended
it. It was crazy. There were so many ups and downs. Me and Q watched the local bar, Reggie.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
An emotional roller coaster. And I've come to learn what some baseball is, man. It's gonna jerk you. It's gonna, that series, oh my god.
That series was draining on them. They didn't have enough left in the tank when they
man.
And it showed because we couldn't even compete with them. So
it was the way we lost. Was that game 4 or game? That was game 4, wasn't it? Okay. When the rookie, the black guy, hit that homer.
You talking about?
It was like a grand slam. No. I'm talking about the National Series. He did grand slam in the 8th inning or something like that. He was
killer. I can't think of his name.
And sucked the air out of us. I was scared it was gonna be over there, man. So once we got to the Dodgers, man, we just got spanked and whooped, man. Then we didn't put up a fight in the last game, which is very reminiscent of when we played the Mets in 2015. Oh my God! So hopefully this means in the even year we're gonna be back and we're gonna win our series. Hopefully. Hey man. Obviously, I want us to dominate because we're young and we're talented, and the run shouldn't stop now. But I have to say, I'm just happy for the curse being broken. We hadn't recorded a pod since that.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
And that postseason run was just so magical.
Yeah, that was a real special year for us.
And
any baseball team.
I don't even have to get into Game 7. I was always I've always believed that baseball is the most superstitious sport. Nothing confirmed that for me more than anything in life than Game 7 of the World Series. The rain delay after they get caught up. So we're not talking about that's in 2016. In 2017, another game we're going to talk about is the Cavs Warriors Game 3.
Yeah, when KD hit that shot on Bron.
Yes. I was watching that game at TJ and Fridays with Chili's or something like that outside. What mall were we at? What mall were we at? River Oaks? Yeah, River Oaks.
I ain't been out there. Wow.
Yeah, watching the Chili's. I don't know, man. I don't remember how it used to look. We were watching the Chili's, and I was just watching the Warriors make all these stupid mistakes. They lose. And then they got the game close.
Yeah, they was trying, man.
KD takes the most ballsy shot, top 5 most ballsy shots I've ever seen in NBA history. We smacks the shot in their face, and it's one of my favorite sound bites of the year. And I'm just gonna play it for you guys. You guys can hear.
Can't get it the full rebound, Durant. Incredible opportunity. Durant for three. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown, and Golden State takes the lead. They should get a 2 for 1 here. Irving guarded by Klay Thompson.
I don't even remember what happened after that.
Me, that was
One-on-one.
that was best in the game.
Pulls back. Steps back.
That was
Three-pointer.
game.
Off the rim, won't go. Rebound by Steph Curry. There's only about a second and a half difference between shot clock and game clock. Got to double and force him to get rid of the basketball and then foul. They got to foul Grant.
Yeah, I don't really care.
That's all we needed. We just did the back brain, like saying bang, and it goes in, smacking his face, like in LeBron's face. So like when
in the King's house.
When KD talks about like the passing of the torch and stuff like that, like there's a legitimacy to it because like he smacked it in his face.
Yes.
In
Cleveland.
Yes.
Like that's a crazy shot. That's a big time shot. I mean, I kind of saw them. I called the sweep, but then they got lucky and went crazy from 3 in Game 4.
Yeah. But I was happy that they did it in Oakland because I felt like Oakland deserved to finally like see a celebration in Oakland. Yeah, because they didn't get to see it that first time. So I wasn't really tripping, but yeah, man, I was. I just couldn't believe I was so turned in the restaurant, like me and my brother. For some reason, my dad like roots for Cleveland and this this 4-year thing. He claims it's like rooting for the East. I'm like, dude, like you're not supposed to root for LeBron this time. But yeah, so we returned. So that was definitely one of my favorite games. Last but not least, none other than the most rated game of the year, which is always the most rated game of the year because football is king, the NFL is king, the Super Bowl.
So that was, man, that's one
28-3.
I honestly, I just remember the Falcons like blowing them out, and then all of a sudden, like they was like right behind them. Like it was one like.
This is why this game was so crazy for me because I was at a Super Bowl party. I was at Uncle Robbie's. Shout out to the Harrisino and the fam, and of course, the majority of the party is going for the Falcons. Like people are going crazy, and this was probably the trend in most people's homes. Yeah, and so I didn't feel any way about it. I like Brady, so I like seeing him come out on top. But like I was happy for Atlanta. I'm like, look, they finally gonna get their check. Like, hey, it's in crazy fashion. But I was like, I wish it was a better game. And, oh Lord, did Brady and Belichick have something for me? Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Yeah, dude. From like the Edelman, like concussion.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah. I mean, like coming into the game, I'm not a Patriots fan, but I had money on. I have you never bet against Tom Brady. So, and I'm a betting person, and even though I don't like him, I had to put my money. So, when they was blowing them out, I felt kind of salty. My fan was talking, trash. And then I was like, but they got Tom Brady, though. And before you know it, they start coming back.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna act like I thought Tom Brady was enough, man. I'm not gonna act like I thought like Brady was going like.
That's what great players do, though. They just find a way, and that's why he Tom Brady. That's why he gets to wear UGG boots and be okay.
Hey man, I'll never doubt terrific Tom. Ever.
He said Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Shout out to my boy Amnot, Chris Amnot, who's a tremendous Boston sports fan. I know he was very excited when that was happening. Shout out to all my Boston people. Shout out to Nigel. I got those Snapchat, see him immediately over there. I knew he was hyped.
Nigel got to be the most. He probably most
the blackest Patriots.
Yeah.
I
I remember in high school, that's all he was talking about, the Patriots and Tom Brady. So shout out to Nigel.
Yeah. Any more games you can think of?
Shout out to my ex-roommate Anthony. He's from Boston, but he's not a Tom Brady fan. He's an Aaron Rodgers fan.
Interesting.
Packers fan, so that's interesting.
Very interesting.
But shout out to him anyway.
Easily the game of the year, just because of the implications.
Yeah.
In terms of like regular season games, like the Wizards and Cavs game that went like double overtime or something like that. That was a really good game. When LeBron, the Wizards and when LeBron hit that bank shot to tie. I didn't see that live, but just watching the highlights of that, that was a really.
I don't know how he backed that in.
Yeah, that was a really dope game.
And then he fell out of bounds, kind of.
Yeah, that was crazy. Craziest shot I ever seen him hit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Recently, there was a triple OT game with the Thunder and Sixers, which is okay.
We also talk about Russell Westbrook averaging triple-double. That hadn't been done in forever.
That had not been done, and that would fall into our best individual performances. So, and that can go both ways, and y'all can let us know about that too. They can go like across the course of the season.
Right.
That can apply to across like just one game. So let us know. I know you got on the outline. You talked about Giancarlo Stanton, former Marlin, now Yankee. 59 home runs, 132 RBIs.
That's just insane.
Very, 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 very insane.
I was kind of bummed that the Cubs didn't try harder to get him, but he won.
We'll get Bryce. Don't worry about it.
Bryce next year.
Harden had a hell of a season last year. And in terms of games, this is gonna go back to KD. And guys, please don't attribute this against LeBron. I respect LeBron. We was talking 2016. I want to reference LeBron's finals 100 times. We talking about 2017.
We talking about KD.
KD of the NBA Finals. That's one of the best finals performances I've ever seen. The way in which he just got whatever shot he wanted.
Yes.
He just was taking it to LeBron in all different manners.
Yeah.
I really felt like I was seeing his skill set on display. Yeah. It was it's all come together.
He's not.
This is
there's not supposed to be a player that's that tall and can do the things that he does. So it's insane. And
LeBron's no slouch on defense. This not the LeBron, the peak LeBron, but
he's still a decent defender.
In the finals, he's gonna bring his 8 and K, just splacking him up, turnarounds,
everything.
Cross, pull up, I'm just whoa, I was so hyped, yo,
this. I'm excited, man.
I really rock. I'm not super looking forward to it again this year, but only if the Cavs look like they have a chance to beat them. If the Cavs make it interesting to beat them in Cleveland. In the regular season.
But I don't want to see a rematch.
I don't want to see a rematch, but I have to say, man, I really have enjoyed these past 3 years.
Yeah. Because it's been a good rivalry or a start of a rivalry.
It's a rivalry, man. And I just really enjoyed it, man. So that's one of those individual performances. I watched the game and I was like, whoa, this guy is wilding. Trying to think of any other crazy. In terms of worst individual performances, I definitely saw Ben Roethlisberger throw 5 picks this year against the Jaguars. That was really strange.
Yeah.
That was really bizarre.
He has games like that. He's what?
My favorite game winner of the year is Westbrook against Denver to secure the triple-double record.
That was crazy.
Put them out of the playoffs.
Yeah. He shot that so quick too.
I'm gonna play that sound bite because that sound bite is everything, yo. Everything.
That was a crazy shot. And he had a lot of shots that season like that. He just pulled up. Remember he had one against the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
That was just like that. He had a couple of shots like that.
But this will always define his MVP season because he secured that triple double.
Russell Westbrook's hands to allow this 2.9 seconds, which is plenty of time for a catch and shoot, or maybe even a quick bounce and pull up shot. Westbrook over Depot.
From the Nugget
Grant and Adams on the floor for the Thunder. Thunder's out of timeout.
My favorite call.
Adams gives it back to Rush. Deep shot. What a perfect ending to a historic day. Westbrook gives the Thunder the victory at the buzzer.
That feeling has to be similar to the high
Oh,
five.
my God, dude. It
I
gives
mean,
me
I'm
chills.
definitely hitting some game winners, but not at that magnitude.
Yeah, former NBA guard Quentin Johnson. He said that's like, yeah, you know, I'm definitely hit some clutch shots on the ass. Like, what?
I definitely have.
Those are the real games don't count, man. That man said that like, he said that like he been deep in the playoffs, man. Like what?
I definitely have.
Look, man, it still gives me chills. It's probably gonna give me chills for years. He was on the road, like you could hear the crowd like cheering.
That was a historic season.
Oh my God.
Very historic.
Shout out to Wes Cook.
To Brody.
To the Brody. Why not? As he would say, why not? Any other individual performances in games you can think of, just like period over the course of the season?
Individual performance. I can't really think of one off the top. Can't think of one.
Those people have had some crazy games this year so far. Who scored 60? Didn't someone score 60 this year?
Well, in the NBA?
Yeah.
I don't think so, not yet. I thought it was like 50 something.
Yeah,
Like
the
somebody-
hard day, a few 50 points.
Yeah, already. Somebody else scored a lot too. I can't think.
Your phone is currently on 10%. You probably have to move it to the alert for the charger with the camera so you can set it up. Yeah, man, it's good. It's definitely I have to shout out what's my boy's name for the Dodgers, Red Beard.
The one who cracked the home run on us.
They cracked the home run on a lot of people in the playoffs.
You talking about
Is it Justin?
I can't think of his name.
God.
I'm talking about.
It's not going well on our resume. I'm currently putting in the Google search redhead Dodger.
I think it starts with a J for sure though.
His name is, drum roll please, Justin Turner.
Yeah, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner. I think I got that right. I called him Tinsley, I think. That's a NBA writer. That's a writer for ESPN. Yeah, Justin Tinsley. He was like having a Mr. October type like run.
Yeah, he played pretty well.
Like I thought that it was.
Every time he came into the plate, he thought he could hit off.
Yeah. He was killing.
But yeah.
Nigga, I was feeling the text, but no one down the street.
Man, I cannot get this thing still. But yeah, we're just waiting on him to come back. About to wrap it up pretty soon. Steph Curry scored 38 tonight. That's the Warriors win.
It did. That was my issue. Facebook was just putting all right video. Just use count as a view. Just use count as a view. Yeah, so shout out to the redhead barber for the LA Dodgers. He was giving us fits. I thought that in the series before that Cubs killer, none other than Daniel Murphy, was going to get us up out of there as well. So
yeah, I wasn't really too worried. I feel like he did have a good season. They was just too deep.
So let's talk about some of the surprises of the year, man, across sports.
The one thing I think of is Chris Paul getting traded.
Yeah.
To the Rockets. Obviously that helped them. They haven't been playing well with him out, but that definitely sparked up their definitely increased their chances of going farther in the playoffs.
Right. This is true. No, man, what was so crazy about that was because all that time, all people were talking were, oh, he's gonna go to the Spurs. He's gonna go to the Spurs. Because he was a free agent. But nobody could have predicted him getting traded where he went to. And that was just one of the many surprise trades of the summer. Like you had Paul George going there, you had Melo going there, you had Jimmy Butler getting traded the draft day.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was really just emblematic of this race to the Warriors. Yeah, minds really mixed up in the game, man.
It's tough. You got teams trying to win now.
Yeah, man. It's you would have thought that a lot of people were trying to punt.
They got to keep up,
But you would think people would try to punt the season, man. Because it's who gonna beat the Warriors? But the Rockets obviously had a different mind state.
Yeah, they could still. They still have a chance to pick up other stars next year as well. So,
I would say, we can't forget the surprise of the NBA offseason, and that was Kyrie. One, saying he wanted to be traded. And then two, him getting traded. Yeah, which we'll speak on. But two, him getting traded for Isaiah Thomas of the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, who has yet to play.
Yeah, two all-star level guards being swapped in the same conference. Who had just played in the East Conference Finals.
They the same type of player, and
people were saying that. I was saying the same thing. I didn't get it. I always felt Kyrie was better.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just think because let's keep it real. Kyrie hasn't been a good defender throughout his career. Isaiah Thomas is 5'9".
Yeah,
some will say he's 5'7", which is damn right. If anybody knows me, who am I stopping? So it looked at it okay, we trading guards, both trading guards with no offense. And in my eyes, when the trade first happened, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I felt like the Cavs want to trade.
Yeah, I didn't really feel that way. Because I feel like anyone who gets the superstar wins the trade. So whoever gets the best player, they win. I don't care how many picks you gave up, because those picks not necessarily gonna translate to a good player. I definitely thought they won the trade.
So I'm taking what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Your statement being, if you get the best player, you win the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at how the Bulls, young players have performed so far this season, do you feel like the Timberwolves still want to trade?
Yes. They got Jimmy Butler. He's an all-star. And
they are in the playoffs.
Yeah. How do we know that these these players on the Bulls are going to continue to do this for years to come.
For sure. I mean, I really like Markkanen.
Yeah, he's good, but I mean, it needs to be more body work for me to say that they won the trade. They got some good pieces. Chris Dunn, it was a great piece. So
you were always high on Chris Dunn.
Zach LaVine hasn't played yet, so
I don't know how he's good anymore.
I don't know how he's gonna fit into the offense.
I mean, he's gonna fit. There is really no offense.
He's gonna have to.
I just don't know if he's gonna be a good player anymore. He tore his ACL.
I mean, yeah, but there's been plenty of players that come back from that, like Westbrook tore his, I believe. Right.
Westbrook.
And he tore his meniscus.
Westbrook tore his meniscus.
Or did he? Well, he
didn't tear his ACL.
Well, he tore something in his knee, but I mean, it's a.
I only say that because
conditioning, like he's not gonna be conditioned.
But I only say that because LaVine, I mean, you have to say primary part of his appeal is his springs.
Yeah,
he can score the ball, but like I've never looked at him like he's always not saying OC to me, but like he just gets his buckets off talent, his leaping ability to shoot over people.
He I mean, I really don't expect too much from him when he comes back.
No, I'm not worried about this year. And shout out to all you Bulls fans that's getting excited. Y'all the same type of Bulls fans that celebrated when we signed Wade and signed Rondo. We can get people go. That goes to you, Teddy Bullock, who keep talking about we're gonna make the 8th seed. Like, no.
So like this is a Boston podcast.
No. Why would we want that?
Here's another best individual performance that just happened. Rondo just dished out 25.
I did think about that.
That was crazy.
I did think about that when it happened.
That's insane. But that's typical Rondo, you know. Like he's had games like that.
That was a surprise. The Boogie trade. That didn't happen so long ago that we don't even think about like that being this year and being a surprise.
I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think he's gonna stay there though.
If they make the playoffs, he'll stay. Because he ain't never been to the playoffs.
True.
And
they might not make it this year.
They might not, but they've been playing well.
I think he out of there.
They've been playing well, and I think he like it there.
Mm.
I hope he don't like eat too many beignets and become like Cavalier Sean Kemp, but he like it down there, man. I think he gonna stay. If they make the playoffs, if they make the playoffs, he's a lock to stay because it's a dope city. He's not a great franchise.
They afford to pay him. I have to give Anthony Davis all that money.
They can pay him. They paid Anthony Davis like a couple years.
But they're still gonna be trashed, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
their roster not gonna be good if they have to max them out.
But I mean, to be real, man. They the only type of roster I think if they can add shooting and continue to have their length because they have length on their roster, but they add shooting. This is
oh no, man!
You know what I'm about to say. I'm not saying that they can do it. I'm just saying they can get these guys a series because Boogie and AD the way Alvin Gentry is like had them playing with each other.
I don't think Alvin Gentry's the coach, but for them, no.
You don't think so?
Nah,
you must not be Alvin Gentry fan.
I'm not really big on it. I mean, because he coached what? He coached another team.
Coach the Suns. He took it to the college finals.
I'm not really big. I don't think he fits them. They need a new coach.
They don't fit him.
But they're not going to get rid of both of them, so that means he got to go.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're paying attention to the Pelicans, man, like he's been doing some creative things with the tool.
Like they should be winning more games than they have.
No, they shouldn't because their roster is garbage.
But they
have you seen their actual roster? Have you seen their actual roster, bro?
Wait, then they get like Tyreek Evans or
no? Tyreek Evans is with the Grizzlies. Eric Gordon is no longer there, bro. Like,
wait, so who
look at these guys.
They got Buddy Hield.
Trust me, bro. No, Buddy Hield is he got traded for Boogie. Trust me, bro. This is my favorite 2K team.
Who played?
They have Darius Miller starting sometimes. Darius Miller, like Kentucky fan. You don't even remember what Darius Miller looks like.
No. I feel like
it's not a good roster, bro. They gave Solomon Hill like
they still got
$50 million last year. Bro, it don't matter, bro. Like, you ain't seen their roster.
Well, is it because they in the West?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and they was in the
East. They would have
lock status if they was in the East. But no, in the West, bro, that roster's not gonna cut it, bro. Like the way you be like when you playing with Boston, you be like, who the hell are these guys? when they come in, it's the exact same thing with the Pelicans, except no, with the Pelicans, it's not who the hell is that guy. This is what I'm telling you. It's not who the hell is these guys with the Pelicans. It's these guys are still in the league with the Pelicans. They got Jameer Nelson, who's been good. They got Jameer Nelson coming on the bench.
I did not know he was still.
Ian Clark, who has been underperforming.
Did he used to be on Golden State?
Yes. Solomon Hill, who hasn't played a game this season. They paid like too much money last year.
Okay. They really don't have.
Omir Ashik is still in the league on their team. Omir Ashik.
I thought he was.
Omir Ashik can't do anything for you in 2018, bro.
They don't have anybody else. Dang, that shows how much I watch New Orleans. That's crazy.
Look, man, you seen them Twin Towers. You like, what's going on?
So they got there by themselves every night.
I ain't gonna say that. Easton been playing well. Shout out to my boy Easton.
Oh, man. Wait, did he used to play on the Bulls too?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Rondo's been solid. Drew Holiday's been solid.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That's their starting five. They have 3 guards starting with the starting five.
So if they don't get production from AD and Boogie, then they losing.
Nobody can have a night off. I watched them play the Nuggets one game in Denver, and I can't remember if Boogie had a bad night or AD had a bad night. I think AD got injured in the game. And that's another thing. AD is consistently getting whacked in the face or something. Like that dude. The thing about AD, he just doesn't have those season-ending injuries. He just has injuries that takes him out a couple weeks. So, but I can't remember who was having it all night, bro. But they were getting blown out the building, bro. It was bad. But I mean, they have nights when they catch good teams. So shout out to the Pounds. I just don't want them to break them up because I need them on 2K. Mog sleep on them on 2K and I end up busting them. Because Twin Towers forever. Steven Jackson called them the David Robinson and Tim Duncan of 2018. Any more surprises you can think of? I mean, clearly the Patriots Super Bowl. The Falcons Super Bowl collapse was a surprise. Yeah. Well, it's not a surprise for those Falcons fans and have gone through heartache like it before. As Bomani Jones has said many times, he was an Atlanta Falcons fan, but he's been off that narcotic for a long time. So it wasn't a surprise to them, but it was damn sure a surprise to me. I did not see that happening the way it happened.
Yeah, me either, but crazy. I can't even think of no other surprises. I'm
just gonna call the NBA offseason the surprise.
Yeah, it was a lot of moves being made.
I will say there were a lot of surprising sound bites and pettiness and social media. Shout out to social media just for making the NBA 10 times as entertaining as it already was. And we got a sound bite of LeBron talking about Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley called him and he said he wasn't really a competitor because he was looking for help. This was kind of funny. I don't know why it's not readily available because I just downloaded it, but that's fine. But as you guys remember, LeBron referenced the fact that Charles Barkley threw somebody out a window.
Which for that's just you gonna have to cover him like that. All he was doing was talking about your basketball.
Hey man, LeBron was tired of the Barkley man, bro. The Barkley man been talking for a long time, man. I remember when the Barkley man said, I remember the Barkley man said he needed to shut up back in the day when he was in 09, before he was a free agent, but he was talking about potentially playing places. Barkley was like, he needs to shut the hell up. So he's probably playing that one. Let's listen to the sound, guys.
Makes no sense in the world. Ever since I picked up basketball at age 9, I've competed every single time. So I can never question that about me. So, but that's Charles. I mean, he's the guy who has to sit on that panel and says things like that. But at the end of the day, that means absolutely nothing. I wasn't even watching last night. You saw my Instagram post. You see what I was doing last night. I was playing. Hey, Bryce, what's the game we was playing last night? With the thing? Speak out. Yeah, that's what we was doing. I wasn't watching the damn TNT. Let me say darn.
First of all, don't come to TNT like that, bro. Like you don't be watching Inside the NBA. Everybody watches Inside the NBA. You know you be watching Inside the NBA, so don't even try to come at my boys like that.
I got a call from the NBA about cursing last time, so I apologize for that word.
It's been a tough January, and we've talked about it. Everybody's talked about it, but going through something like this,
To a championship or the road to success shouldn't be a bed of roses. It's not. It's never been my road. I don't think I should even expect anything different. So, not having bumps in the road, I think it builds character, and I think it's good for our team. I think it's good for every individual as well. We're in the first round and possibly make it to May, but that's not guaranteed. So, what we can do control right now is make the shots, tough, make every possession tough, spread the quarter with me and Kyle. Booker came off and hit a couple threes. And whatever that you do, you're a shooter, you shoot it.
Why different to play with Kyle or maybe
Well, there's certain things that he's been comfortable with and been successful in his career. So in any player, you acquire.
So I'm getting the feeling he doesn't say those things in this Saturday clip. Let me look it up so I can read it to you guys. He was heated though, man. He was just like, man, I'm tired of people coming to me. I've done it the right way my entire career. And Mom's trying to cover my head about like how I do things. And if you guys remember, he was heated about what Phil Jackson had to say about him, referencing his posse. And I actually have the transcription of that Barkley. What he had to say about Barkley. And I'm pulling it up now. To quote LeBron after their 104-97 loss to the Dallas Mavericks, which I remember that was a Yogi Ferrell game. Yogi Ferrell went off. Shout out to my IU boy, Yogi Ferrell. But he was like, he's a hater. What makes what he says credible because he's on TV. He goes on to say, this is what Barkley said about LeBron. Inappropriate, whiny, all of this above. The Cavaliers, they had given him everything he wanted. They had the highest payroll in NBA history. He wanted J.R. Smith last summer, they paid him. He wanted Shumpert last summer. They bought in Kyle Korver. He's the best player in the world. Does he want all the good players? He don't want to compete. He's an amazing player. They're defending champs. Now, in my opinion, Charles Barkley was correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, I mean,
he gets everything he wants.
He got T-top paid. You know what I'm saying?
It's just amazing me how he gets everything he wants and, like, it's still, like, built-in excuses for him. But that's just me.
So we're going to speak on his behalf. He said, I'm not going to let him disrespect my legacy like that. I'm not the one who threw somebody through a window. I never spit on a kid.
Yeah, why do you have to bring personal stuff into this when he was just talking about basketball?
I love it. I never had an unpaid debt in Las Vegas. I never said I'm not a role model. I never showed up to All-Star Weekend on Sunday because I was in Vegas all weekend party. Now, Charles Barkley said the same thing. Why'd you have to make it personal?
Yeah, that was too personal for me, too. But that's like, all he doing is talking about your game.
But I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I'm trying to see
if he would have came back and went back at LeBron, I feel like he would have received most of the criticism.
He did make a good point in reference to him talking about being a competitor. He said, go watch the 93 finals when John Paxson hit the shot. Barkley and Jordan were laughing and joking with each other during one of the games when somebody shoot a free throw in the finals. But, nobody were friends back then, which I feel him on that. I'm tired of old heads acting like players ain't never been friends when Mike and Barkley were best friends. Mike and Oakley are still best friends.
Yeah.
The Magic and Isaiah were really tight. We seen they just reconciled. Yeah. After years of not speaking to each other, but they were like best friends like back in the 80s. So I do hate when like people talk these players friends. Where's that, man? Like why are we doing that? I do believe this is the same. Article he came and filled. This is one of my favorite sound bites of the year. You know, you guys didn't actually get to hear the sound bite. Another one was this isn't exactly an interview soundbite, but it was a compilation. Shout out to Sway the Remix guy. If you're out there, we want to talk to you because you have great songs that you do. And he did a compilation. Well, not he did a remix of Shannon Sharp after he infamously said on Undisputed with Skip Bayless that he was on that Miles and that Yak. And we're going to play the song for you.
4, 3, 2.
I'll be on the mile, with the yak, with the yak, with the yak. I'm gonna be mild and think I hear dog, with the yak, 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 with the yak. You talking crazy. You need to quit, Skip. You need to quit, Skip. You need to quit.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was having a crazy 2017. He's saying some really wild things. He put out a Backwood a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he put out some Hennessy on Christmas.
Yeah. Shannon Sharp's a wild boy. And he's for the culture and he speaks up for, police brutality and keeps it real. But a lot of you suckers not doing the same thing. So shout out to Shannon Sharp. So he should be like man of the year. We talked NBA drama. But let's kind of close things out, man. What are you looking forward to most for the 2018?
Just building what we got going on. As far as sports, just looking forward to the Super Bowl. Who's gonna be in that?
Who's your Super Bowl pick? Throw it out there. Rapid fire.
Let's go with. I don't know. Let's go with the Steelers, man.
Is this the most unpredictable NFL season in a while?
It's always unpredictable to me because you never know.
This is true.
I always got to put the Patriots up there though.
This is true.
Always. I mean, they probably the best team in the AFC for sure. But I don't know. I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
All right, I'm gonna go Patriots, and for the NFC, I'm going to roll with the Panthers.
Yeah, they are having a good year. I forgot about that.
Patriots and Panthers. What about NBA Finals?
Just a rematch of last year.
I thought you was going to be a fool and say Boston.
Boston has a chance, though. Don't count them out.
She's going to be a fool.
It's not a full statement.
I'm going to roll with Cavs and Golden State because that's the easy answer.
It depends how Isaiah Thomas plays with them. If
Better
he
question.
can't mesh, then I don't know. Then Boston has a good chance.
They not made.
They have a chance.
Better question.
We got this on record, so Boston win.
It'll be all there. Yeah, look.
Hey,
that's an I chalk up.
Kyrie.
I won't place a bet on it, but
Because Kyrie got that dog.
I will say if you're right, then I could do something of your choice to honor your correctness. But more interesting question: who's gonna be in the Western Conference Finals?
Warriors and probably the Rockets.
Okay.
Just by default. I mean, the Spurs have a chance like always, but you got to see how Kawhi starts to play.
You don't think the Thunder gonna catch fire in the playoffs?
No, bro. No. Nope. they just lost yesterday.
I like it. MLB predictions.
Man, it's tough. The Yankees have a good shot, but they always seem to switch. So I think the Yankees will make it to the World Series this year, and for the NL, probably if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick the Dodgers again. They're just a better team than the Cubs, man. We lost some key pieces. We just lost Wade
They
Davis.
pick up one of their
We lost Hector Rendon.
bullpen though,
Yeah.
which I was happy.
We just don't have the same team unless they make another move or something. So, yeah.
I like it, man. Just for us, we got a lot of things cooking in the 2018. Obviously, we got our YouTube channel, which you're broadcasting on right now, and you can come on here and see shorts, you'll see spliced in clips of us talking the same old thing. But a lot of cool things, man. You're really going to be seeing the YSA brand really in effect. We got a new logo coming. Please continue to subscribe on iTunes. Thank you, everybody that's been subscribing, that's been supporting. Please continue to follow us on our Twitter platforms, our IG platforms. He's Kamal Swag. It's KAMAU _.
No,
is it full?
Just Kamal Swag.
KAMAU Swag with 2 G's, like Gucci. I'm Sir D Boyd on all platforms. You can find me. You can follow Your Sports Addiction Facebook page.
Facebook, Twitter.
That's Y Sport Addiction.
Y Sport Addiction on Twitter. Yeah, it's been fun. Got some potential guests coming up that we're in contact with, so be on the lookout for that.
Very excited about that. You guys be sure to share this video. If you guys weren't able to catch this, it's still going to be on iTunes in the morning. Y'all still going to be able to listen to it on your commute or whatever you do. Everybody be safe. Please don't drink and drive.
Happy New Year.
Sleep where you at. You know what I'm saying? Or at least like just wait till, all that goes away. And sleep when it's light out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, drive when it's light out. But just be safe out there, y'all, man.
Yeah, be safe.
Happy New Year. 2017 was dope. 2018 is going to be even doper because you see these guys are together and we're bringing.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.
New content. My watch has been beeping at 12, at the minute 12 of every hour. So that's more of a reason for us to wrap it up. This is Your Sports Addiction.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Facebook Live. Bye. Peace.
Peace.